Alright, we're on. Okay. So look, bruh. All I gotta say is welcome to my YouTube channel, dude. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, you already know what to do. Alright. So look, this is a YouTube channel where I'm gonna be doing story times while playing NBA Live. It's just how it's gonna be, you know? So I'm gonna start like this. The first time that I got played. This is a two-part series because I got played more than once by the same girl. Like, I thought that was crazy. Like, that was extra crazy. But you know. So basically, I gave her Valentine's gram on Valentine's Day. You know how it is in middle school. They give you a choice to give somebody a Valentine's gram. You can send it to your friends, send it to a girl you got a crush on and everything. I had a crush on this girl for like 2 months already. I just didn't know what to do. And in 5th grade, I never ever sent a Valentine's gram. So 7th grade was the first time I was ever doing it. I was contemplating, should I actually send it to this girl? And I ended up sending it. Sorry guys, my throat is messed up right now. But I was actually contemplating, should I send it? And then I sent it, but I didn't put my name on it because it was all messed up because I was rushing it because at our school we have basketball club. But yeah, so I didn't put my name on it. And then I put all the wrong things on it because it's the first time I did it. So I didn't know how to do it. And then so basically I was going to the game after school at Fremont. And then I went to the game at Fremont. And then I came after.
It's time to get off the phone. You can film the YouTube tomorrow morning. Can I finish this? Hurry up and get off of it.
So basically, I was coming from after the Fremont game. And then I looked at my phone and she texted me. I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't know what to say. And then I said, hey, what's up? Let me holler. I was hollering. And then went from there. And then that's when she's problem started coming up because she invited me to this play. And then she said that her friend told her that I was making fun of her personality, her ears and stuff like that. Because other people do that. I don't really be doing that. And then, so basically she believed her friend. I was like, bro, you really believe your friend like that? You think I would actually make fun of you? And then she's like, well, I believe my friend more than I believe you because I know her longer. And I was like, okay, then fine. And I was like, I'm telling you, she's lying. She's lying. She's a snake. I'm telling you. She's not telling you the truth. Okay? And then, dude. And then, so then and then like 2 days later, because we kept on arguing about it. And I said that the personality was about, like, what I liked about her most. Because, all my friends, they want the girl for only their body. That's not me. I'm looking at personality first. And then the next day, like a couple of days later after the play, she told me that she came up and put on this fake drama act. And then told me that she should have never trusted her friend, that she found out I was telling the truth. I was like, yeah, that sounds kind of fishy, don't it? And then my gut was telling me, like, hey, bro, don't believe her, dude. And I didn't trust my gut. I was just going with my mind, because I was being blinded. And then a couple of days later, like, bro, I was talking to the girl because the girl and me had got cool again, the girl that had lied on me. And I didn't actually say none of this. I said that those are things that I liked about the girl, so I didn't make fun of the girl at all. But her friend was telling her that I said those things because, her friend be getting jealous sometimes. That's what I think, to be honest. I'm not saying she's jealous of me. I'm just saying, like, maybe she could be jealous of something. I don't know. That's that girl problems. I'm not gonna sit here and talk trash about her on the phone though. And then so basically, like a couple of days later, she told me that she should have never trusted her friend and that they weren't talking no more. I was like, okay. And then so I was talking to her friend again, and then me and my friend were talking about it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we tricked you." I was like, "What?" And then she's like, "We just tricked you. I didn't actually stop talking to her. We're still friends." And I was like, "Oh," like I was like, "For real?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "You're a snake. You're a freaking snake." And she's like, "No, I'm not. It's your fault." I was like, "What?" And then she's like, she was telling me how she had this super deep conversation with you. I was like, and then I was just like looking at her like, "What's wrong with you? It's not funny." And then she had the audacity. She's like, "Oh yeah," and she said that she would never trust you. I was like, "What?" But I never made fun of her. So why are you lying? You're a snake. And then I texted her like, "Bro, I left class after that day. I was so sad. Like, dude, bro, I haven't been that sad in like 5 years." And I was actually that sad. I was like, "For real?" And like I was actually ready to cry. Like that hurted. That hurts. To be just like tricked like that, to be played. And then I was just thinking, and then my friends kept coming up to me like, "Hey, Michael, you good? Like, bro, like, you look depressed, kind of." I was like, "Yeah, I'm good, I'm good." They was like, "You sure you don't want to talk about it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure." And they was like, "All right, just come to us if you need to talk to us." I was like, "All right, for sure." And then, so I went home. Didn't have my key to the house either, because I had forgot it in the house. So I just waited in the apartment lobby. And then, so I texted her. And I was like, I started off like this. So I was like, you know, I was super sad today. Something almost made me cry. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, what?" And I was like, "I was tricked." She's like, "Who by who?" And I was like, "Yo, bruh, you thought I wasn't gonna find out?" And then she was like, "Oh my gosh, Micah, I'm so sorry." And then I was like, "Bro, you could like Ben told me that you didn't believe me." And then she's like, "I should have told you earlier." I was like, and then she's like, "I guess you don't trust me now." I was like, "I still trust you," which was the dumbest choice I ever made. And like, dude, like that was the dumbest choice I ever made. Even my friend told me like, "You shouldn't trust her no more at all." And then I was like, "Bro, I couldn't help it, dude." And then, bro, I just trusted her. Like, I trusted her again. And then, dude, I was like, "Oh my gosh, why would I do that? That's so dumb." But I trusted her. And I'm gonna tell y'all, that was the wrong idea. But let me finish this story. So basically, I trusted her, and she was basically trying to tell me that she was sorry and everything. I was like, yeah, I still trust you, but just don't do it again. And then next day was a Wednesday. Went to school. I went to school. I was happy as a bird, whatever. As a Tweety bird. But I couldn't help but just clown on her friend. Like when I make fun of somebody, that's because I'm trying to cut deep because you already did something to me. And bro, I cut it so deep. Like this girlfriend was ready to cry, bro. She was like, "Shut up." And I was like, "No, you're a snake. Shut up. You a snake, girl. Don't ever think you could get away with that type of things. You're a snake. You shut up." Like I was just clowning her, calling her a snake and everything. And then so like at the end of the day, bro, like her friend texted me and she's like, "Anna was sad." I was like, "Why?" Because I called her a snake, and she's like, "Yeah." And then she was like, "Please don't be mad at it or not. It's my fault." I was like, "Nah, bro. I'm looking for revenge." You know how Drake used to be like, "I'm looking for revenge all summer 16." Like, dude, I was looking for revenge. And then she was like, "Please don't. You're always looking for revenge." I was like, "No, that's not true. I'm only looking for revenge when somebody do something to me. And I gotta look for revenge. It's middle school. Of course I'm gonna be looking for that revenge. Revenge is like medicine. Like medicine. Like, dude, I'm pretty sure you watching this, you know how good revenge feels. It's like when in basketball when somebody dunk on you and you come back, sauce them up, cross them, they reaching everything, then they end up keeping up with you and you end up dunking on them. Like for real, like revenge tastes so sweet. And then she said that awful things happen when I get, well, no, she didn't say that at that time. That was the other time she tricked me. Yeah, she tricked me a second time. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. But that's gonna be in the second video. Can't tell y'all that right now. But yeah, she tricked me a second time. But back to the story. So basically, she told me that her friend was sad and getting ready to cry that day because I cut so deep. I called her a snake. Like, I was like, oh, bruh, I don't even care. As long as she felt what I felt, I'm all Gucci. As long as she felt what I felt. Like, dude, you don't know how bad that felt. Like, I haven't felt that bad in, like, what, 5 years? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's the craziest thing I ever, like, been told. Like, that was just, like, I couldn't believe it. Like, that was just dumb. Like, how could you, like, just snake me like that? And all my friends were telling me, especially my friend Diana, bruh, she was telling me, do not trust that girl. And then I was like, bruh, I can't help it, bruh. I have a crush on her. I have to trust her. I had to learn to trust her. I can't just go around not trusting her because that wouldn't be right. Especially if I have a crush on her. And then my friend Diana's like, she played you. Dude, listen to me. I should listen to my friend Diana. I'm going to tell y'all about the second part in the second video. Alright? But yeah, that's the first part. And I'm going to tell y'all about the second part. Don't worry. I know this was juicy. Like, I know this was juicy. Like, you bite into a piece of chicken and it tastes so good. Where you just could taste all the flavors like you Gordon Ramsay or something. But yeah, I'm going to tell y'all in the next video. But stay, I don't even know. Look, I don't even know what's our outro gonna be. Let me know in the comments. Dude, stay up and I'm be out this thing. Peace.